do spins.
Some specific foot movements, and then
Spin.
Alexa's going to be in charge of teaching spins.
Yes, I will.
And then we're going to kind of put it all together. Okay?
And,
so,
and for the
sweetie,
second
sweetie,
one,
sweetie,
I'm going to do
sweetie,
it.
sweetie. So thumbs up if you're ready to go. Awesome. So
Hi, my name is Alexa.
first up, it's my turn to talk, honey. First up, we're going to do palmas, right? So everybody get your hands ready. First type of clapping we're going to do is called sordas. I can't hear you all because you're all muted, and that's fine. We're going to stay that way right now. So I want you to all practice saying sordas. Can I hear you all? Oh, no, I'm not going to hear you. So everybody take a minute and say sordas. That means soft in Spanish. So this is our soft clap, right? Sordas. So we take both hands and put them palms together, kind of make a butterfly, right? And if you'll notice, there's like a little pocket of air in there, right? If you press your hands together and then squish them apart, you can kind of make a funny noise, right? So what I want you to do when you're doing your sordas is clap. Here, hold on a second so they can hear me. Clap and just press your palms together. So sound like this. Okay, so that's sordas. Next up is fuertes, which means strong. So palm again. Hold on just a second. Palm again, and then you're going to take the fingers of your other hand.
Ow,
and remember that air pocket. So you're going to create the air pocket this time with your fingers, and it's going to make a lot louder noise. Right?
I want to show them how I do it.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
We're going to practice. We're going to do 2 sordas and 2 fuertes 3 times. So it's going to be 6 claps. So sorda, sorda, fuerte, fuerte. Sorda, sorda, fuerte, fuerte. Sorda, sorda, fuerte, fuerte. Okay?
I don't want to do it. My hands hurt.
That's all right. So let's go all together. 1, 2, 3, go. Sorda, sorda, fuerte, fuerte. Sorda, sorda, fuerte, fuerte. Sorda, sorda, fuerte, fuerte. Okay? We good? Everybody feels good with that? All right, so that was our palmas. Next up, we are going to do some basic foot movements. So I need you to hop off my lap. And I'm going to put the camera down on the floor so you can see my feet a little better. And we'll talk about that. So
I know too.
my cord is being weird. Okay.
Can I do triplets?
You can do triplets with me. Okay, so you guys can all see my shoes, right?
Hey.
Oh, leave that there, please, honey.
What?
That's where I need to stand when I do the stuff later on. Okay, so our basic foot movements are cope. Put this up just a smidge more. So you're gonna pick your foot up to about knee level, right? There's my knee. You're gonna pick your foot up to about knee level and then just drop it, whole foot on the floor. Pick your foot up, drop it, whole foot on the floor. So that's cope, right?
I want to do
So cope, 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 right?
Cope.
So let's do it all together. Cope, cope, cope. Yeah? We're good?
We did this yesterday.
I know, that was a practice run. Okay, so next up is a planta, right? So you're gonna I'm gonna do this one sideways so you can see it a little bit more easily. So you're gonna take your foot, pick it up to about the same height, almost your knee level, right? And then just step. Oh, honey, please stand on the other side of me. And then just put the ball of your foot and your toes into the floor. So planta, planta, planta. Other foot, planta, planta, planta. Right? So let's try it all together. We're gonna do 4 right plantas, 4 left plantas, right?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was planta. We have cope, planta, right? And tacón is the next one. So tacón means heel, right? So I'm going to take, hey, sweetie pea, I'm going to take my heel. Honey, can you please? I'm going to take my heel and just, it's just a heel strike, like that, right? Okay.
Tacons.
Tacons? Okay, so that's tacón. Well, Alexa's going to do some tacons also. Tacón, 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 tacón. All right.
I love tacons, but they hurt my heel.
Yeah, we got to be careful with that. Okay, so that is kind of the basic foot movements. So now we're going to put them all together into something else. The next thing that we're going to learn is called a triplet.
Triplet.
Which just means 3. So we're going to use our feet and just create a beat of 3. So the idea is to keep it very, very steady. Professional flamenco dancers, which I am not, can get this going so fast it sounds like a drum roll. It's really amazing. I highly recommend Googling some flamenco dancers. I'm sure there's tons of videos on YouTube. My favorite flamenco musicians are Paco de Lucia and Paco Peña. They're amazing. So anyways, we're gonna learn triplets, was the short version of that. So let's make sure the video is doing what it's supposed to. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put this back on the floor so you can see real quick.
I'm super good at triplets. Can I do them?
I'm gonna do it first and then you can do it, okay?
All right.
So let's see.
But I'm super good at them.
I know you're super good at them. I'm gonna show first and then you can do it, okay? So the way it's gonna work is you go golpe, tacón, tacón, switch feet, golpe, tacón, tacón, switch feet, golpe, tacón, tacón. Right? So that is.
That sounds kind of like a drum roll.
It does. So that is how that's done. I did it kind of fast. We're gonna go back through and do it, slow it down.
Yeah.
And Alexa is going to do some of the demonstration.
A lot of it.
So real quick, does the feet close up, give me a thumbs up if the feet close-ups help. All right. Thumbs up. Okay. So that's good. We'll do that for a little bit more and then we'll scooch back so you can see the whole thing all together. Great. Here is Alexa with triplets. I want you guys to follow along as best you can, okay? So ready, set, go. Scooch back just a smidge more. There you go. Okay, it's all right if you mess up. It's totally fine. Just stop and start over again. This takes a lot of practice to get super, super good at. So. Oh, I messed up. So it's Alexa's turn. So here, scooch back so they can see your feet, right?
I messed up.
That's okay.
I love doing it.
So when you're doing that, what you want to do is you want to have your knees pretty soft and from like your waist up, you're gonna be very straight. So I'm gonna step back so you can see the whole thing, not just my feet, although the feet are obviously an important part. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to I don't know if I can do these. Hang on one sec. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just go with that. All right. I changed the angle of my screen from earlier. Okay. So, this is where we can see it. That's why I put marks here. Okay. So, we're gonna do some triplets. So my knees are pretty soft, and from my hips up, engage your stomach muscles, and you can hold your arms in a very dramatic pose like this. And if you have a very fancy dress, you can hold it like this because it is very fancy, and that's what we have fancy dresses for after all. So here we go, triplets with a dramatic arm move, with the dramatic arm. All right. So that was triplets. And there's about to be a loud door opening, sorry. Next up is, yep, next up is spins. So Alexa's in charge of spins. Let's see what you got, sweetie. So,
I'm dizzy.
if you'll notice, flamenco dancers do have these fabulous, fabulous dresses, and so they love to show them off. And so if they're not spinning around with them, they will take their dresses and do something like this to watch out. I don't have a dress, which is sad, but imagine I do have a fabulous dress, right? And something like like that. At the end, they'll always grab their dress, and it's a big flourish, right? So if you're doing this on your own later on, don't be afraid to like get dramatic with it, because flamenco dance is all about the drama, right? And making everything bigger and bolder and more exciting than it is in regular life. So that's that. We have one more step to learn, and this one's a bit more complicated, but I really like it, so I'm going to share it with you today. Let me grab some water.
Oh, those. The ones we learned yesterday.
All right.
That was really hard.
Oh, sorry. Real quick, I just saw a question here. It's flamenco, F-L-A. Here, I'll type it in. It's flamenco, not flamingo. Flamingo is a bird, flamenco is a dance. So that's how you spell flamenco. They usually dance in clubs in Spain. The dance is originally from Spain, and I don't know of any festivals or events around. I would love to find some. It'd be amazing. That's my one complaint about Alaska, is I haven't been able to find any good flamenco places. So if you know of any, please share them with your friends, because it's pretty awesome. Oh, nice work, Alexa. All right, so we're gonna learn, our next step is the bulería. And it's a little bit more.
It's super hard.
Is a little bit more complicated than the triplets, okay? But it's a fun footwork focused step, so let's give it a whirl. All right, there's my feet. All right, so this one, like I said, is a little bit more complicated, and I'm gonna try to make sure my feet stay on the screen, but it's really hard to see because the screen's all bent weird. Let's try it. Okay, here we go. So the bulería goes dum, 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 dum. Right? And then you rest your feet on your toe.
Dum.
Here, hang on a sec. And then start over again. Dum, 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 dum.
Do you want to tell them dum and some of them in dinko?
Oh, okay. So Alexa just asked a great question. And she asked why I say dum dum and sometimes instead of dico and sometimes, and it's to let you know how long you're supposed to sort of have your foot on the floor, to keep that in your mind. So the rhythm is dum 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 sh dum dum dico dum dum. Okay, and you just repeat that forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
No, you don't.
That's right. No, you don't. You have to stop at some point. One of the things that I found really hard to do when I was first learning this was stopping it. I was like, my feet just keep going. So anyways, I'll do a quick demo and then break it down a little bit more for you, okay? Thumbs up. We're good?
And then I'm gonna do it.
And then Alexa's gonna do it too. All right. So, okay. So, we're realsy this time.
Are you hardly ever stopping?
So that's what it looks like when you speed it up a little bit. We're gonna slow it back down so you guys can follow along. Let's see what we can see. Oh my goodness. Where's everything? I lost myself. I can't find my own screen anymore. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Okay, so breaking it down for you one more time. All right, so slowly, we're gonna start on left foot today. Now I'm going to turn it over to Alexa.
Right.
So she's going to be over here. Here, be beside me. Okay. So I'm going to starting on left foot again. Dum, 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 dum.
So dum, dum. Little fuzzy hair.
See? Okay. So, alrighty. How are we feeling about that? Oh no, this is not gonna work out well.
It's gonna work out. You could hold it longer with present.
That's true. Okay. So we have our fuertes and sordas, and we have our
Where are we?
plantas and tacons
Oh.
and golpes, and we learned a triplet step and a little bit of a bulería, and so now
We're gonna put it together. Oh.
yeah. And Alexa has a bit of choreography that she would like to teach you. So we're gonna turn it over to Alexa for just a minute. And then if we have time, I also have a bit of choreography that I'd like to teach you. Okay, so take it away, Alexa. You have to stand back so everybody can see you.
I also have to be able to reach stuff.
Yeah, you're shorter than me, so you don't have to stand back quite that far. All right, that looks good. Maybe step back like 2 more steps. Okay, All right, go ahead and speak up so everybody can hear you. So we're gonna do triplets.
Spinning flores.
Okay. So
Which
fuertes. There we go. So the movements are triplet, fuerte, two fuerte claps, and then a spin with a flores. So flores is a thing that we did not learn. It's a fancy hand movement. Basically, you take your hand.
It goes like this.
And you fold your fingers in.
Pinky, and then other finger, and then your other fingers after it, and then you fold it out.
Yep. So you can go, and it looks very pretty, right? And you can really, starting it with your pinky is easiest, but you can really start it with any of your fingers. I think middle finger is actually most common, but pinky is easiest when you're starting out. All right, so again, the dance is triplet, just one triplet, two fuertes, right?
And then a spinning flores.
Then you spin around while doing flores. Okay?
Which means flower in Spanish.
True fact. All right, so scooch back and show them how it's done.
Like right here?
Scooch just a little bit more back. All right, yep, you're good. Triplet. Ta-da! All right, we're gonna do it 2 more times.
2 more times?
Yep, so.
Good, I missed that.
Okay, starting over, forget that one. All right, one more time, all together. Yeah, all right. Okay, thank you, Alexa. High five. That is not even remotely a flamenco related move. So I have another small bit of choreography that I'd like to teach you. It does not involve the Buluria, so don't worry. But here, hop up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 4 triplets, then 2 fuertes, and then swish, planta, planta, 1 triplet, and finish. Okay, so here, let's see what this looks like.
Yeah, Astrid.
Can everybody please be sure to mute their things? Yeah, awesome, thanks.
Maybe we should start at 4:20, right?
Okay, I'm hearing other folks. So if you guys could please be sure to mute your things. All right. Here we go. So we're gonna start out with 4 triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 fuertes. Swish. So I'm gonna take my right foot and just swish it right behind my left foot, like that. And then planta, planta. Another triplet. And then finish with a golpe, or a fuerte, and a very dramatic pose, okay? So let's go all together. Yes, you can, yes, if you have a fancy dress on, you can totally do that. All right, so starting from the top, 4 triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dramatic finish. Yes? Yes. All right, so let's put it all together a little bit more smoothly. Welcome to stand beside me, but not in front, okay? All right, so we're gonna do triplets. All right. Oh, Alexa wants me to tell you why it's triplet instead of just triplet like we usually say. Like, oh, I saw somebody with some triplets instead of twins the other day. It was very interesting. Triplet, so it's easier to keep track of when we're actually doing it. So triplet, one for each syllable, right? So let's do it all together one last time. Then I'll look and see if there's any questions I can answer real quick on the chat. And then I think that's going to be our time. So,
You didn't put up the green screen.
I didn't put up the green screen. Maybe another time. So ready, everybody, ready, set, go. Push. Planta. Dramatically.
No.
Alexa finishes more dramatically because she's got a better dress than I do. Okay, so Gracie, I'm glad you're having fun. The music to this dance sounds amazing. There's a lot of different musics you can do it to. Check out, here I'm typing in the name, Paco de Lucia and Paco Pena. Those guys are amazing musicians. I don't know why it's called flamenco. That's a good question. It originally came from Hindu temple dances, actually. So people traveled from India along the Silk Road over to Europe. And the folks from India, you know, they brought their religion and culture with them. And so they would keep doing their temple dances, even though their temples were back in India. And they gradually changed as they progressed down the road. Where do you get the shoes? I ordered mine online, and I would have to take my shoe off to tell you the name of it because that was a very long time ago and I forgot. I see somebody said their brother wants to dance flamenco. Boys do it too. It's not just a girl's activity. Boys definitely do it too. Here, sweetie, hop up so I can grab my shoe off and see if I can find out where to do it. If you can't find flamenco specific shoes, you can just buy like character shoes. They're called character shoes from any dance or theater store, and they will get the job done. Now, I'm taking my shoe off right now to see if I can find the name of the company. I've had these a long time, and I do not remember the name of it. Ugh, and it's kind of worn off. I'm sorry, I can't be more help on the shoe department. I imagine Google is your real good friend though. So does anyone else have any other questions? I think I got all the ones that I saw anyways. The triplet still confuses me. It is confusing, I promise. It has taken me a lot of practice to get, to be able to do it. And I'm still kind of a beginner. So definitely, what is my favorite type of dance besides flamenco? I love all types of dance, like all of them, really, truly. I think they're all fabulous.
Mine is ballet.
Hers is ballet.
I do ballet all around the house.
It's a true fact. She does all the time. So thank you guys. I'm glad you all tuned in, and stay safe and healthy.
All right, Girl Scouts. Everybody wave thank you to Kelly and Alexa. And if you send me the like YouTube links or anything for the music, I will send them to everybody that participated so they can practice with the music at home.
Okay, I'll do that.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.